Let's hear it.
Rallying for Rail, the major milestone reached in restoring passenger rail service between Scranton, the Poconos, and New York City. The newest place to stay overnight in Jim Thorpe, then an iconic band back together, making music and memories once again. Plus, from the slopes to the slides, how you can go from winter to summer all in one day. And experiencing Honesdale in a day.
Part 2 in our series about the land of love, this time Paradise Stream, and the map nearly a century old depicting the early days of Poconos vacations and how one lodge is keeping that tradition alive and well. And we'll have another Poconos showcase with some country flavor, all in the January edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine.
It's 2024, Happy New Year, and welcome to the January edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine. We are so excited for all the stories and adventures we have for you this year, but first I want to make sure you don't forget to check out the Snowmen of Stroudsburg. Brianna's going to tell you a little bit more about them.
That's right, Deanna. A great opportunity to come check out all Stroudsburg has to offer. Come try to find all 50-plus life-size sculptures, the Snowmen of Stroudsburg, designed by local artists and on display through the end of February. It's just one of the many great things happening in our small towns.
Speaking of small towns, rail passenger service between New York City and Scranton with 2 stops in the Poconos, including Mount Pocono East Stroudsburg, is even closer to a reality now. Brianna Strunk has more on that.
Who wants to add $84 million a year every year to the local economy? Yeah.
Local real estate agent Tiffany Bailey Romay joined a crowd of 500 at Kalahari Resorts and Conventions to rally for rail. At the public information session and celebration hosted by the Pocono Mountains Visitors Bureau and key partners, Tiffany learned about major developments in restoring passenger rail service between Scranton, the Poconos, and New York City.
I have been here since '97, waiting for the train. Of course, moving up here, everyone said the train is coming, and then it was a dead stop. However, today actually in the last year, I saw the progression, I saw the movement, I saw the money.
This project is one of 69 across the country recently accepted into the Federal Railroad Administration's Corridor ID program, which granted each recipient an initial $500,000 for development and research. Larry Malski, who has worked behind the scenes for decades on the Scranton to Port Authority project, says the route is already further along the tracks than many others.
We feel we've got the steps put together. We've been spending money on engineering and environmental and all these other things that have to go into it. So we believe we've got a head start on most of those other 69 successful applicants because we've done our homework.
You're the conductor of the Phoebe Snow on its last run. How do you feel today?
Well, it's one of those things in your life you hate to see go on.
Passenger rail service has not connected Scranton, the Poconos, and New York City since 1970. Larry was 18 at the time and rode the very last train with a friend. He recalls it was a somber day for everyone on board.
They knew it was the end of an era. And, you know, a lot of people just figured after that it'll never come back. But perseverance is the most important quality as far as I'm concerned, and that's what it took to bring it back, and we're going to bring it back.
According to an Amtrak study, the train could make 3 round trips every day at just under 3 hours each way, accommodating 500,000 riders per year. Trains would have Wi-Fi and full dining and beverage options. Imagine a relaxing ride on your way to visiting family or an extension of your office on the way to work, as Congressman Matt Cartwright recently explained during a press conference outside his office.
This proposed route also connects us to a wider selection of healthcare services, sporting events, cultural activities, and vacation spots. It's about jobs.
There would be several stops in Pennsylvania and New Jersey, including in Mount Pocono and East Stroudsburg. The mayor of East Stroudsburg looks forward to seeing small businesses flourish.
We are excited. We are ready. I cannot wait to be able to walk down to our great downtown, jump on the train, and head into the city or northern Jersey. And even the reverse, to get those Jersey dollars and that New York dollars spending in our area.
This will be a boon for tourism in northeastern Pennsylvania, and I'm just so happy to be a citizen of northeastern Pennsylvania and seeing us getting this type of investment, which is significant.
Advocates of the long-planned restoration say this is the first time the project has garnered this level of bipartisan local, state, and federal support. including from President Biden, a Scranton native himself.
He had a real focus on this because he understands our region. He understands the potential of it. He understands how a train from here to New York could benefit this region.
Back at the rally, Tiffany says she commuted between the Poconos and New York City for years and knows many others who still do. The idea of a new transportation option making her Pocono proud.
The wear and tear on your car, gas going up, the carbon footprint, and I always tell people, even when they're moving here, that's the worst part. If you can get through that, you're good. Now they don't even have to get through that.
Most of the rail lines between Scranton and New York City were preserved and remain in place, but there's still much work to be done before getting the train back on track by the projected 2028. Stay up to date as the project progresses on PoconoMountains.com/rail. With the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.
Plan your next date with us. You read the sign here at Paradise Stream. Hey, it's Jim Hamill, and coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine, we're going to tour another Pocono property as we lead up to the month of love. Stick with us.
I'm taking you from the slopes to the slides, coming up on this episode of Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Pocono Mountains Magazine will be right back. But first, let's check out how the Poconos have been making the news lately. Camelback Resort celebrated its 60th anniversary by kicking off the winter season with new enhancements, including more eateries, this colorful mural featuring the Pocono Television Network, a special area highlighting Camelback's history, and brand new technology you won't find at any other ski resort in the country. Amazon's Just Walk It Out feature allows guests to skip checkout lines for a simplified shopping experience.
So this year we put 100 new snow guns in, and they're all automated, like high tech.
From one ski resort to the next, WBRE TV's lifestyle show, PA Live, visited Blue Mountain Resort in Palmerton, home to award-winning learn to ski and snowboard lessons and the country's largest snow tubing park. Yours truly also got to talk about winter fun throughout the Pocono Mountains. Learn more on PoconoMountains.com/events.
The Lackawaxen River is in the running for 2024 River of the Year. The Tri-County Independent featured a story about the contest, which is run each year. The Lackawaxen River Trails nominated the river and has been featured on previous editions of Pocono Mountains Magazine. Head to LackawaxenRiverTrails.org for a link to vote until January 19th. And we have two winners in the Parents 2023 Family Travel Awards. In the Northeast, Woodloch was picked as Best Family Travel. The resort in Hawley is always winning recognition each and every year. And for across the country, Great Wolf Lodge got top honors from the online parenting magazine. Great Wolf and the Poconos just completed a major multi-million-dollar expansion as well, which we featured on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
Want to learn to ski? The Pocono Mountains is the place to be. With lessons for every age, you'll be skiing or snowboarding in no time. Learning is fun, and the views are beautiful. Choose from 6 amazing ski areas. Learn more at Poconoski.com.
Hey, it's Jim Hamill again, and last month on Pocono Mountains Magazine, we showcased Cove Haven, the original land of love, but here in Mount Pocono is Paradise Stream, another of the Cove Pocono properties where couples have been visiting for many, many years, and they love to keep coming back. We want to show you why. Check this out. Hey, so we're inside the recently renovated lobby here at Paradise Stream. We wanted to bring Lindsay Williams back, our tour guide the last time. Thanks for having us again.
Oh, thank you so much for visiting again, Jim.
Absolutely. So this is a little bit different property from Cove Haven or even Pocono Palace. Tell us about Paradise Stream and where we should head first.
Yes, Paradise Stream is an intimate, small resort, and we do have a lake, and we're going to visit Spooners and the game room.
All right, and then there's a nightclub too, you said.
Yes. We'll visit the nightclub and we'll get some really top-tier drinks.
All right, lead the way. We'll go check it out. Thanks so much. So Lindsay, now that we're here at Paradise Stream, we wanted to check out Spooners, which has great food and drink, just like your other two properties, right?
Yeah, Spooners is a great place to stop when you first get here for a quick drink, a little appetizer, and then you can head into the game room.
So a lot of games here, and this is just one way to kind of like get people meeting each other and also kind of spending time together sharing food and drink.
Definitely. Our CXOs come in here, they do crafting, activities, and games. You can win prizes. It's super fun.
All right, so we've got some nachos, a delicious looking pretzel, and all by the warmth of the fire.
Yes, it's perfect.
All right, cheers. PTN caught up with Dana and Marco's seeing eye dog Domino, their first time at Paradise Stream. They hail from Albany, New York, and saw a chance for a romantic getaway for Marco's birthday.
I think I really like it.
I definitely would come back again.
Yeah, the
sure.
Staff has been very accommodating, very nice. The food has been excellent, and the activities that they offer are very fun, and they have something to do every day, pretty much every hour.
I love the hot tub and the indoor pool that we have in the room that we got. That's my favorite. That's my favorite, I'm not gonna lie.
Paradise Stream features a lakeside chalet, cozy and romantic, with balconies overlooking the pond. And if you really want to up the ante,
welcome to the Diana's Oasis.
Diana's got a pretty nice place there.
This is a beautiful suite. And this one is actually set up with a sweet seduction package. Okay. There's flower petals, bubble bath, and a champagne toast.
So this place not only has the jacuzzi that's shaped like a heart, it's got this wonderful king-size round bed here for couples, but also its own plunge pool with a fireplace.
This is the best part of the suite. The plunge pool near the fireplace, you can spend your time in there for sure.
So this is where couples want to have just that elevated experience where they have different areas within their own accommodations here to just try different things and enjoy their time together here. I love it.
Definitely. You can spend a whole day just in the suite itself.
That's fantastic. I'm really enjoying our time here at Paradise Stream. Thanks again.
Oh, no problem.
Paradise Stream is all-inclusive, adults only, perfect for a romantic stay with private indoor pools, fireplaces, signature heart-shaped tubs, champagne glass whirlpool baths, and even a gift shop where you can pick up something for your Valentine. And if you want to experience the Poconos around it, Mount Airy Casino Resort is very close by, and so are the Pocono Premium Outlets, and plenty other true Pocono experiences. And then there's so much always waiting for you back at Paradise Stream, including a light-up bar at the nightclub. Check this out. We got to sample some great drinks like their special old-fashioned with bacon. Plus,
a blue martini and our signature drink, the Passion Potion.
Passion Potion. That is a tall drink right there, folks. And especially when you can enjoy a lot of entertainment here, too.
Definitely. We just had Chris Kattan here over the summer.
Nice.
We have lots of headline bands, comedians, always something fun in the nightclub.
And the nightclub has that mystique to it, too. It's very period, but also like very trendy in a lot of ways, too, because what's old is new again in a lot of ways.
It has a little bit of a retro, but also a modern edge to it.
I love that modern edge with that retro feel too. Let's cheers to another great time here at Paradise Stream. Enjoy.
You too.
Make sure to watch our first part of this series at Cove Haven, where we met the couple from a pretty cool hotel tour. And in February, tour Pocono Palace with us. For now, Jim Hamill for the Pocono Television Network.
If you're looking for somewhere to take your family this winter for a fun-filled getaway, I've got just the place for you. Today I'm here at Camelback Resort, Mountain and Indoor Waterpark. It's a one-stop shop. But before I show you all that, I need to go inside and get fitted for some skis. with me today to show you how you can come to one place and go from the slopes to the slides all in the same day. Where else can you go and have winter fun and then go inside to 84 degrees? But first, I'm going to take a few runs down the bunny slope. Not too bad for my first run.
Camelback Mountain offers 39 trails and 166 skiable acres for all levels, from beginner to expert. And if you and your family have never skied or snowboarded before, they offer lessons for all ages.
Now that I've taken a few runs down the bunny slope, I want to take you on the full experience with me, but I brought a special guest with me. This is my goddaughter Mila, and we're going to take you down the slopes with us, right? All right, here we go. Well, Mila, that was fun, huh?
Yeah.
I wasn't the best skier, but she was a really good coach. You want to go do one of our other activities? Yeah. All right. We're going to go take a ride down one of their 42 snow tubing lanes. So come along with us.
Camelback Mountain is known as one of the biggest snow tubing parks in the U.S. And when the sun goes down, the lights come on, and they turn the mountain into a unique experience with galactic tubing.
And finally, we're heading inside to their indoor water park, Aquatopia. We're gonna go have some fun on the slides, the fun rides, wave pool, and so much more, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. So now I'm here with Molly, Director of Marketing. So Molly, Camelback has so much to offer. I've kind of been just enjoying the day. We did skiing, snow tubing, we're gonna do the water park. So like, if someone's never been here before, do you guys offer like a stay and play kind of thing?
Absolutely, year round, no matter what the season is, we typically have curated packages that fit just about whatever it is that you're looking for to make the booking process as easy as possible for our guests.
I love that. So what can people expect in the future? I know you guys are constantly upping your game every year, so what do you have in store?
Camelback has been here for over 60 years. We are constantly evolving. Camelback started as just a ski mountain up there, and we now have this giant hotel and all these water parks. And recently we added the brand new Rival Racer slide outside at Camel Beach in the summer. Black Bear 6 is our newest 6-person high-speed chairlift on the mountain. It's pretty nice, right?
It's pretty nice.
It really elevates the experience, and it's so cool.
Yeah.
And moving forward, we are always looking for more to offer our guests. So whenever our guests do come back time and time again, it could feel different, or there's something different to do, just to again totally enhance that guest experience.
Yeah, I love, and I was telling the viewers today as we went along how I'm going to take them from the slopes to the slides. Like, where else can you go from like winter fun and then right into 80-degree weather for a water park? It's like
pretty much nowhere. And especially in the Poconos, the mountain is what sets us apart from everybody and everything else. And there's a lot of great properties in the Poconos. We all, even as Camelback employees, we still love them. But again, the mountain is something that no one else can touch when it comes to offerings for our guests.
Yeah, and you guys are like one of the biggest snow tubing parks too.
Yeah, us and our sister property, Blue Mountain over there, we have up to 42 snow tubing lanes, depending on weather and snow and how much we can get down there, but one of the largest snow tubing parks in America.
You guys are doing it well.
Hey, we are doing it well. And snow tubing, it's so fun too. Skiing can be a little intimidating for people. Snow tubing is no skills required. It's good for everybody. It's always fun. And it makes, that mountain feeling, that winter escape extremely accessible for anybody.
So I think we're gonna go try the water park out now.
I can't believe you have anything left in you after the day that you've had, but hey,
listen,
have at it.
I feel like I wanna go do a couple rides and then relax in the cabanas that you told me about.
Absolutely. It's a lot to pack into one day too, which is why we stay overnight. It's hard to do it all in one day, but you're doing it. You're almost there.
But I love that everything is at one place, same day, and you can do whatever you want. Play, ski, snow tube, water park, eat, or just relax. Yes. All right, Molly, so thank you so much for having me today. I think I'm gonna go have a little bit more fun in the water park with my goddaughter, so I'll see you later.
Yep.
All right, thanks.
13 different water slides, including kiddie slides for the youngest in your group, a wave pool, plus some other fun rides like the Flow Rider. They even have some cozy cabanas available to relax in.
Wow, what a fun-filled day. Thank you so much for coming along with us. I think we're gonna end it right here, relaxing in one of the cabanas. You definitely have to come check it out for yourselves with your family. We had such a blast. Again, this is Mila, and I'm Deanna Fontanez for the Pocono Television Network.
Coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine, we're going to check out how this map that's nearly a century old now is being repurposed to shed light on what the history of vacation land has been in the Poconos. Plus, meet the owners of a great lodge right outside Jim Thorpe, providing a lot of hospitality for guests year in and year out. Plus, Deanna and Chris take a tour around the town that is the county seat of Wayne County, and just a beautiful place to get lost.
This edition of Pocono Mountains Magazine is presented by St. Luke's Monroe Campus and East Stroudsburg University.
The Pocono Mountains is your family. Our variety of attractions will fit your budget. See what we mean? Something for everyone. You know your next memories are here. Visit PoconoMountains.com.
Want to learn to ski? The Pocono Mountains is the place to be. With lessons for every age, choose from 6 amazing ski areas. Learn more at PoconoSki.com.
So Chris, every time we get in the car, we go to a nice small town. Am I gonna love it? Does it have everything I like to do? Shopping, exploring, great dining. Okay, well then what more can a girl ask for?
I don't think much more she can ask for.
Well.
Well, everybody, please come with us as we visit Honesdale, another great American small town. If you want a great small town that's all Americana, Honesdale's got it.
Great to walk and explore. You never know what you'll find. Like Maud in Maine, a real culture and class of its own.
And you'll be ready for any season with these fresh gifts.
There are so many recreational activities all throughout Honesdale.
And not all activities include shopping.
You can visit nearby Prompton State Park, hike up to Irving Cliff for a charming view of the town below, or book water rentals and guided trips with Northeast Wilderness Experience. Enjoy your fill of hiking, biking, boating, rafting, fishing, bird watching, and other fresh air fun.
All aboard! Come on!
Did you know that we have 2 rail passenger lines here in the Pocono Mountains? This is the Sturbridge line.
And it's one of the best ways to see our amazing views in the Poconos.
Hello. Good morning. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. The Sturbridge line is a historic rail line in Honesdale, which happens to be the birthplace of the American steam locomotive.
As you inhale deeply through your nose, bring your shoulders up next to your ears, and then exhale, roll them back and down. And do this a few more times.
We all need to rest, restore, and indulge in some self-care. The Himalayan Institute is the place to find your inner peace.
A leader in the field of yoga, meditation, spirituality, and holistic health, the Himalayan Institute is dedicated to serving humanity through educational, spiritual, and humanitarian programs.
Cheers. Here and Now Brewing Company and Restaurant is a female-owned 7-barrel brewery located on Main Street in Honesdale.
Offering beer, cocktails, and food inspired by their surroundings and whatever thoughts are going through the brewers' heads.
They're guided by a mission of world-class beer and food for the people of Honesdale and whoever happens to be coming through. Here and Now is seasonal, local, and whimsical in both the brew house and the kitchen. Wasn't it a great day in Honesdale? Now, did the girl get everything she wanted?
Mm-hmm. It's exactly what I needed.
So we could come back to Honesdale again?
Absolutely. Come on.
over a century, the Pocono Mountains has been a destination for so many people looking to get away from it all. And so now there is a new map from the Green-Dreher Historical Society that is, well, not so new. It's about 100 years old, and this is helping to raise money for the Historical Society, but also showing that places like Silver Birches here at Lake Wallenpaupack started way back when as a boarding house, and now has grown into the juggernaut of hospitality that it is. Let's have a look. It's a busy day for the Green-Dreher Historical Society near Newfoundland. An appreciation lunch for the volunteers here. All of these folks committed to keeping history of this region alive. One way is with a poster of this map for sale called Vacation Land. A blast from the past which lets people see the lay of the land a century ago.
We want them to make a connection of the 20th century, nearly 100 years ago. Vacation land began here in Wayne, Pike, and all the other surrounding counties. And we want them to see that that has come full circle.
Diane Smith had a lot to do with the map's reproduction. A vintage map of the greater Lake Wallenpaupack region showing resorts, sports, and amusements.
I had this old tattered map, discolored with age, and I showed it to the board and everyone went, wow, this is so cool. With their support, I scanned it, high resolution, so it would keep its crispness and clarity, and went to work to make it a little bit prettier, colored in all the letters and the water.
Diane pointed out some of the unique features of the map, the white beauty of old, the original silver birches, and so much more.
I really like the way they advertise themselves, the little phrases, modern conveniences and farm to table, products grown on our own farm.
Yes, the original boarding houses in the Pocono Mountains touted their farm to table offerings. Sound familiar?
Of course, that was a secondary income back in the day, where the poster depicts the boarding houses because farming was the primary income source, whereas today, bed and breakfast and Airbnbs can be, pretty much primary if they can make it happen.
We have an image of the early silver birches and what it started out as, simply an enlarged home on the banks of the lake, and beautiful.
The map, hand-drawn by William Bumballow, described as 3 hours in your car from Manhattan to the mountains. The map is now enlarged a bit and sells for $18 to support the Green-Dreher Historical Society.
In my estimation, we started out small resorts, family homes becoming boarding houses, and here we are with vacation people looking for that same experience. That experience of being at home, something small, something family-oriented, and we can give that to them. And we can give them the history here.
To get your copy, go to greendreherhs.org, stop by Greentown Agway or the Historical Society Museum at Peggy Bancroft Hall along Route 191 during open hours. And keep a bit of history with a very relevant story of this vacation destination today. Fast forward to today, and the spirit of hospitality is alive and well throughout the Pocono Mountains.
Hi, welcome to the Flagstaff Lodge. Come on, let us show you around.
New on the scene in 2023, the Flagstaff Lodge, a 5-suite vacation destination in its own right, just outside picturesque downtown Jim Thorpe. Paula and Anthony toured PTN around the property, once owned by an artist. Now they're home to share with others who visit the Poconos.
It's our gathering place, probably one of my favorite places.
We thought maybe we'd turn it into an Airbnb, venture into that, but we fell in love with it. It's our home.
It turned into home.
Yeah.
People walk through the door and they get that feeling that they belong. They feel, and that's what we want. We want them to feel like they're home, kick off their shoes and just relax. And the best times that we have are in the morning when we're sitting over coffee and just meeting new friends, and it's been an experience so far.
We've acquired a new group of friends.
Yeah.
Friends and family, so to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
These partners have remade the home/stay away for guests with all the things you'll need to have a great overnight. By day, adventuring around Jim Thorpe and Carbon County, and getting the hospitality of home by night at the Flagstaff Lodge. Or if you choose, all day long.
their own microwave, refrigerator, sink, coffee maker. But we also offer a continental breakfast in the morning, fresh ground brewed coffee. It's one of our favorites, actually. Our guests as well, so they can't wait to come down in the morning. And then sometimes we can't get rid of them. You know, checkout time's 11. They don't leave till, was it 4:30?
4:30, 5 o'clock.
The property is adjacent to hiking trails, a trout stream. And ask Paula and Anthony what makes their home away from home unique is that they make others feel right at HOME.
We checked in a guest, and Paula and I are both sitting here. And the woman came down, she had no shoes on. And she just sat in a chair, put her feet up, and just started talking to us. That's the best compliment that you could get, that she made herself at home in our home. It's a strange compliment, but it worked for us, you know? Like, okay, you feel at home, that's great. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. It's something that we never expected. We're loving it every day, more and more. It's just, it's very fulfilling, it really is. Especially when you see the people leave with a smile on their face.
Whether it's the office suite, the Alfredo suite, or that master suite with a clawfoot tub and views of the Pocono Mountains, the Flagstaff Lodge is keeping with tradition. More than a century of hospitality, sharing their home with grateful guests, including me, Jim Hamill, for the Pocono Television Network.
What's old is new again here in downtown Jim Thorpe and fulfilling a huge need during your next visit. Coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine. Plus, a once famous band back together once again. Hear their songs and stories.
For more information on all 6 ski resorts in the Pocono Mountains, head to poconoski.com.
What's old is new again here in downtown Jim Thorpe and fulfilling a huge need during your next visit to this internationally known small town. Let's head inside. Welcome to the Y on Broadway, Jim Thorpe's newest boutique hotel with 19 unique rooms ranging from modern to rustic. Some have private balconies. Wake up to iconic sights of America's Little Switzerland and be in the middle of all the downtown action.
There's nothing like it in Jim Thorpe. Every room has a fabulous view and something special to offer.
Bringing this hotel to life took 3 years, a passion project for co-owners Tom Chapman and Duke Blau. They did most of the work themselves, from drywall to design. And guests will notice the attention to detail right away.
3 years in the making. It's 7 days. We spent every holiday together for 3 years on this building.
There was a rail here, and you could stand right here and you could watch the basketball game.
This building dates back to 1894 as the former YMCA of Maw Chunk. Tom and Duke are from the area and remember playing basketball here back in the day. Duke was even a director.
I mean, this was the hub of Jim Thorpe, the YMCA. Like, if you're over 50 years old, most people learned to swim here, play basketball here, took dance lessons, gymnastics downstairs, and they come in and they thank us for, like, saving their building.
The hotel pays homage to history with old photos throughout the hallways and rooms. For example, you can see this suite was once the YMCA weight room. Historical architecture and design was preserved throughout. The prominent pillars out front from the town's original 1818 courthouse are embraced within the Y on Broadway's logo.
We want to tell a story here. You know, we want to tell the story of what Jim Thorpe was like back in the early 1900s. More millionaires per population in this town than anywhere else in the world. It was a very rich town, fell on some hard times, and now we're back to where it used to be.
The Y on Broadway serves two huge needs, providing another overnight accommodation downtown, plus parking for all 19 rooms, perfect during peak seasons and popular events.
Parking can be worth its weight in gold when you're visiting Jim Thorpe during the busy times. When you come to stay at the Y on Broadway, you can park your car in the parking lot right here and leave your car for the entire length of your stay, and everything is within walking distance. So you can get to the train station, the mansion houses, the Staben Museum, all of the restaurants are right here.
There's even a full-service spa inside the hotel, so you can relax and unwind just steps from your room.
So we've been with this through all the construction and all the love that's gone into this building. This new space has been designed specifically for our business with what we do in mind. So it's a fantastic space, and we are thrilled to be here.
See the basketball court down there.
From playing ball to building beds, this venture is a full-circle moment for Tom and Duke. Never about getting it done, but rather getting it done right.
We weren't really concerned on when we opened, but when we do open, we're going to open as the best hotel we could put together.
Visit theyonbroadway.com to book your next stay and follow along on their Facebook and Instagram accounts for special offers and promos throughout the year. Speaking of promo codes, use PMVB, that's the Pocono Mountains Visitors Bureau, for midweek savings Sunday through Thursday evenings. With the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strick.
Still to come on the show, the Cramer Brothers Band, some of the best country music around the Poconos on Pocono Showcase.
From shops to song, how history recently played on here in Delaware Water Gap, coming up on Pocono Mountains Magazine.
East Stroudsburg University, dozens of degree opportunities, taught by exceptional faculty, exciting campus life, and the beauty of the Poconos. ESU, where everything you want is closer than you think.
For more information on all 6 ski resorts in the Pocono Mountains, head to poconoski.com.
Welcome to the Castle Inn in Delaware Water Gap, known for its historic guided walking tour, restored ice cream emporium, wedding venue, and several small shops. Decades ago, a legendary entertainer ran his music empire from this property, and recently the sound of song filled the space once again. Familiar tunes and faces, a family in harmony once again.
You hear the sound again, you hear the magic again, and it just takes you back.
Nearly 100 members of the once popular band, the Pennsylvanians, came together for a reunion at their former headquarters in the Poconos, sharing songs and stories. The group performed on network TV and radio, creating a string of hits and selling millions of records. Fred Waring, who founded the Pennsylvanians in the 1920s, even recorded albums with Frank Sinatra and Bing Crosby.
Because I would go on tour with them when I was in grade school for about 3 weeks out of the year, and just travel on the bus up through California, Oregon, and Washington, sometimes Alaska.
When the Pennsylvanians weren't on tour, they rehearsed and recorded at the Castle Inn in Delaware Water Gap. Every summer, thousands more came from all over to attend choral workshops here. Rich Taylor was one of them, a football player and aspiring doctor at the University of Oklahoma, who worked his way up to become a Pennsylvanian.
So went on the road and changed my whole life. Fred Waring changed all the lives of the people who are here in one way or the other.
Rich credits the experience with helping him eventually become vice president of live entertainment and costuming at Walt Disney World, a position he held for 10 years. Other members went on to become professors, performers, TV personalities, and pageant queens. Jacqueline Mayer was crowned Miss America 2 years after becoming a Pennsylvanian under Fred Waring.
So I saw him on television when he was, when I was, 8 years old or something like that. I said, oh, I wanted to sing with him.
This reunion, attended by 3 decades worth of Pennsylvanians, was organized by current leadership of the Castle Inn. It's the first time many members have come together since 2017. Scott Fabian says it's important to keep history alive, which is why the Castle Inn has been restored to its former glory and public tours offered on the property.
So many people have forgot about Fred Waring because he didn't make it in TV as maybe someone like Lawrence Welk. So we have 55 to 70 people a week that come for the tour and learn about the Pennsylvanians.
That's music to the ears of everyone here, including Fred Waring's youngest son.
It's absolutely wonderful to see everybody come back. It's just great to see old friends and kind of reconnect with the past and see everybody sing again and hear everybody sing. And they sound terrific.
Actress and former Miss Michigan, Bethany Wright, recalls how Fred Waring handpicked his Pennsylvanians and expected top talent and commitment.
His way ended up being such a good experience for me that I took everything that I learned with the Pennsylvanians and I took it on to the rest of my career.
But it might be Fred Waring's actions off stage that captivated members most. After suffering a debilitating stroke at age 28, Jacqueline says he helped her learn to speak again in the best way he knew how.
He started me saying the ABCs, and it was very slow, but we started saying the A, B, the tone syllables.
1, 2, 3. We're spread out all over the place, but when you come back to this town and this place, you're a Pennsylvanian again. And the joy of singing, the joy of the experience, the relationships you have, and the changes it made in your life for good are just priceless.
Making music and memories once again. With the Pocono Television Network, I'm Brianna Strunk.
Hey, I'm Gary C. This is the Pocono Mountains Magazine, and coming up soon on the Pocono Showcase, the Cramer Brothers Band.
Interested in a medical career? Consider St. Luke's if you want to be a doctor or a nurse. Based in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, we are the area's only 4-year medical school and the largest provider of medical residencies and fellowships, and the country's longest-running school of nursing, trained at an organization that is nationally recognized in education, patient care, and quality. See why we are ranked the nation's #1 teaching hospital. Where you train matters. The best doctors and nurses train at the best hospitals. St. Luke's University Health Network.
How do we help people vacation on a budget?
Midweek deals.
Yeah, all the same things you get on the weekend, maybe more.
Midweek deals.
Monday through Friday, not as many people around, easy drive, no airfare.
Midweek deals. No promo codes and it's easy to book.
How'd you know?
Know what?
Midweek deals! Oh yeah, midweek deals.
Check out PoconoMountains.com/offers.
Hi, I'm Gary C. Here's just a clip from the upcoming edition of Pocono Showcase with the Cramer Brothers Band. Here with Ray Cramer and Randy Cramer. First of all, who's oldest here?
Well,
I'm the oldest one, but he looks older.
Tell me about growing up. Where'd you grow up, in Effort?
We grew up in Effort, but we grew out in Stroudsburg and East Stroudsburg.
You guys learned how to play with your father, right?
Yep, Randy started learning to copy Dad on the fiddle with a pancake turner and a butter knife.
Really?
Oh yeah, he used to imitate Dad till Dad finally got him a toy fiddle. And then he said, when you learn to play a song on that, I'll get you a real one. It didn't take him long, a few days, and he was playing a song on it. So Dad got him a real one. A couple of years later, well, you started when you were 5, I think.
5, yeah.
And I guess around 12, 13, I decided I wanted to play guitar. My cousin showed me some chords, and that's when we started playing together.
Yeah.
Our first show was, we played the Gong Show contest at the Pleasant Valley High School. That's the truth.
Yeah.
And we scheduled it, and then we told Mom and Dad, hey, you got to take us to school on whatever night it was, because we're playing in this contest. And they didn't believe us. Well, that night came, and we said, well, hey, we got to go, because it's time for the show, you know. So we went, and sure enough, we won.
You won?
We won, yeah. Yep.
Did your father play professionally at all, or not really?
Well, locally.
He did, huh?
Oh, yeah. Played fiddle with all the musicians around here. Ronnie Nallman, Clayton Van Wy, John Hamby, all of them.
What was your father's name?
Ron Cramer.
What did your mom do?
She kept the home fires burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't play any music. She didn't sing, but she was a great cook.
Go ahead. What sort of music did your father play in the house? What was the first stuff you were exposed to?
George Jones and Merle Haggard and Lefty Frizzell, and always all country. It's the only thing Dad knew.
You guys have played around the Poconos a lot. What are your favorite places to play?
Well, we play the West End Fair every year.
You play that every year,
Every
right?
single year for a lot of years now, but years ago, there used to be all the little honky-tonks around here. And Dad would take us out in the car one night and get us in the car, and we'd go and walk in and unannounced and just get our instruments out, start playing. They'd start throwing money in the case, and then when they stopped throwing money, Dad said, okay, let's head out, go to the next one.
All right.
And we did that quite often, but we played, what's the park over here in East Stroudsburg?
Danbury Park.
Dansbury Park.
Dansbury
we played there. Yep. Well, we played all over here.
Yeah. Randy, you been out on the road with Sammy Kershaw?
Yes.
Yeah. How many dates have you done with him?
Probably 25, 30 dates so far.
Did you play all around the world with him, or just in the country here in America?
Around the different states, yeah.
Who else have you played with? Anybody else professionally?
Geez, help me out, Ray.
Well, as a group, we played with George Strait and Garth Brooks. And
you open up for these guys?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Merle Haggard, George Jones, Willie Nelson. Yeah, over the years, Charlie Daniels. Quite a few.
Yeah. Ray Cramer.
Have you recorded any of your music?
We haven't recorded anything that we've written, but we have recorded and we've got CDs out. But we're going to work on a new CD, and we got a couple original songs the guys don't even know about yet. But
Ray, you got a website or something?
The CramerBrothersBand.com, and then of course we have a Facebook page, which I don't know much about because I don't go on Facebook, but Kathy, she handles all that stuff for us. But you can find the Cramer Brothers Band, I believe it is, on Facebook.
We hope you enjoyed that sneak peek at our next episode of Pocono Showcase. You can watch the full episode and many others over on PoconoTelevision.com.
And while you're at PoconoTelevision.com, find out where you can follow us on social media, including Facebook, Instagram, and others, at Pocono TV Network.
Thank you for watching this episode, and we'll see you next month.